In this video, we are on our last day of my middle school classroom setup. Hi, my name is Brooke, and this is That New Teacher. I'm a middle school history teacher in Northern California, and today is a surprising day. I went to San Diego to see one of my friends, Andy Miller, and while I was away, my husband was cooking up something fun for you and for me. So this video is gonna wrap up the last of my classroom setup. We are in service right now. Back to school night is coming really soon. Things have to get together. School starts next week. We have to get this done. So one of the first things that I'm going to tackle today is the bulletin board back here. My husband and my family got it started for me, but then they realized they ran out of the border, which in a recent video I shared how much I saved that bulletin board border. So secretly hiding in my garage, which my family didn't know, I have been hiding my bulletin board border. I have the scraps from last year that are still usable, and I have a brand new pack if needed. So I think that's the first thing I'm going to tackle today. One of the first things I have to do today is to complete a training video that's required by law. It's on the bloodborne pathogens. Everyone has to do it every year. I'm pretty sure this is a collective experience for teachers. So okay, it looks like the bulletin board is done officially. There are a few things about it that I might want to tweak because I don't want to stop until I'm proud, but there are some things that are just out of my control at the moment, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Let me show you. One of the things that's bothering me is the difference in the paper here. I asked my husband about it, and he said this paper got crushed, so sad days for it. And I don't have another roll, so this is what we're gonna work with, and student work goes up there anyway, so who really cares? My other issue is this. I think my husband was probably trying to do something sleek and cool and try to like wrap the board, but unfortunately it's not, I can't get a staple in there, and so then I tried taping it and it just doesn't, I think I'm gonna cut it off. I think I'm gonna cut this off, but I'm not gonna do it right now. I'm gonna talk to him first and see if he has better ideas, because he's full of great ideas. So maybe he knows a way to get a staple on there and make it flush. But yeah, here's the board. One of the things I like to do is to put a whole list of things on the board. Now they also asked us to do that for the maintenance guy, so I've got his list and my list, and I heard there's catered lunch in the break room, so I'm going there. On my list of things to do is something I titled Box of Doom, and I think I'm gonna try that right now. It's basically a box of all the things from the move that didn't have a clear home. So we're gonna try to find a solution. Here is the box of doom. What do we got here? Okay, see, I know where these can go. We're already on the good stuff. These are cups for the Boston Tea Party that I never had. These are instructions we don't need. I think it's time to retire the welcome sign from Picture Day last year. So here we have a map with Native American tribes and where they were located in the United States. I really like using this map at the beginning of the school year. My students each pick a Native American tribe to study and build a dwelling for, like what their housing would have looked like. And so they have to do some research and then build their house. And so it's also fun for them to come look at this map where people who have Native American heritage, and they can find themselves on the map. All right, I have to pause on my box of doom because we have a mandatory training that we have to do in person this time, so I can't just do it on my laptop. So I'm gonna take a quick break and go learn some stuff. The last box. I'm down to a few things left from this box of doom. These are like seasonal decor, basically just wintertime stuff. Window clings that I can maybe put in my window of my door. And these go around my bulletin board. I think I'm just gonna keep them at home this year.
Wait, pause.
I don't see a spot, but maybe I'll find a spot. These are things that go with specific activities that we do, like the Boston Tea Party, Julius Caesar CSI, and this is the French Revolution simulation, and cuneiform tablets in 6th grade. So I'm gonna put this with these art supplies, and they have one other basket, and I think we can fit them all in there. All right, I am back for another in-service day. We are hopefully gonna finish this room today. I might not be back to school night ready, but I will definitely have the room ready. Nehemiah came in last night and built the frame for this canvas. We're gonna see how we can maybe attach the panels in a way that isn't permanent, because my trust on not moving classrooms is very low. First thing I'm gonna work on today is assembling the other lamp. Oh, these bowls are so cool. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm getting so close to finishing the physical aspects of my classroom, but one thing I really want to do that I feel like I might regret doing is wallpaper my door. I really want to wallpaper my door because it's pretty dingy, but it has the cam action, what do they call those? The RAM thing. It has the door closer thingy on top, and I don't know how to do that, but I'm gonna try anyway. I may have many classrooms, but the wallpaper I use is always the same. I think I'm gonna start with a solid win and just start here and roll it down. I think trying to go around this is just setting myself up to fail. Brilliantly well-designed plan I have established. Step 1, get your ladder. My husband is gonna watch this during editing and tell me this is definitely not the way to do it. But I'm just gonna cover the window and then cut it out. Maybe that's the way to do it, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I almost wish I didn't do it. But it is done. But now I'm like, I feel like I have to do that one too. Guess who stopped by and said he loves projects like these? You're a brilliant individual.
Well, you don't have to start. Hire people to go out.
Oh yeah. My shaky hand. All right, this classroom is ready for back to school night. Before we go, let me take you on a quick tour of where we landed for my classroom for 2023-24. Here we have the mirror and clock section. Actually, now I'm realizing that clock has no batteries. It's been the same time since we started this project. On this wall, we've got the beautiful mural with the awesome frame that Nehemiah made. I'm gonna add maybe just one or two more things here, but for now, this is what we got. We've got the National Park Scratch Off and Smokey the Bear and some beautiful lighting. This is where I teach from. Got some stuff going on that needs to be cleaned up, but this is where I teach from. And then some organization. The Don't Stop Until You're Proud wall. This will be a student work board as always, as I've done every year, and some organization for extra copies and things for students. This beautiful teacher desk section, I absolutely love. It feels so warm and inviting, and I'm really excited to be there. Also excited to drink that. The front of the classroom looks the most simple, but I love that the students can see a lot of the additional lighting from where they would be seated in the classroom. Obviously the projector is almost always down. We're almost always working on that board, watching something, slides, whatever. And this checklist is getting so close to being done for back to school. Look at that. Ooh, beautiful thing. Okay, it's been real, it's been fun, and I'm so glad it's done. That wraps up the classroom setup videos. Thank you so much for stopping by and being invested in our classroom and our journey together to start school this year.